everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Black Friday / Cyber Monday haul. I was nearly filming this in two parts because I was still waiting for one more package from the US, but that has arrived this morning, so I was planning on filming this today anyway, so that is perfect timing. I bought a bit more than I intended to this year. I had planned to set myself a budget and to not go over that budget, but there were so many emails this year I found, and each one was more and more tempting, so I did end up purchasing more than I intended. I haven't bought tons and tons, but for me it is more than I intended to purchase. So what I'll do is I will start with the clothes that I purchased, just because there's a few of them, just to get them out the way, and then I will go on to the makeup. The first thing I purchased was this dress, which I'll try and get as much of it in shot as possible. And it is this kind of mustardy orange type colour, and it's got a flared sleeve, and then it is quite fitted with a little bit of a flare out at the bottom. It is quite hard to show, and I got this from the catalogue Very. This was £32 down to I believe 15, so it was over half price. I couldn't resist picking it up just to see what it was like, even if I sent it back, because it is not the usual thing I wear. But I have to say I'm very pleased with it. It looks really nice on, it kind of fits in all the right places, and I think this is potentially my New Year's Eve outfit sorted. I've just realised it's on a Next hanger. It's not from Next, it is from Very. Then I purchased a couple of pairs of pyjamas. The first pair are this red pair, which say "Brr baby, it's cold outside," and then they've got a grey and red sort of Fair Isle hearty print on the leg. Well, they were really nice, and these were £12.50, but I think I had a 10% off code. Then I bought this pair of Mary Poppins pyjamas. My daughter is obsessed with Mary Poppins, and I did want to see if they had children's ones, but they weren't very nice, and then I spotted these and I had to get them. She hasn't seen them yet, but I think she'll really like them. So they have Mary Poppinses all over the pants, and then they've got Mary Poppins and then like a London skyline on the bottom of the t-shirt. I think these were also £12.50. These were £15, but again I had 10% off these, so I love that they've got like a sparkly detail on them as well. So I kind of want to save these for Christmas Eve, but we'll see when I break into them. But really happy with the pyjamas that I bought. And then I also got this jumper, which is like a tealy blue, nice really soft jumper, and I got this from Marks and Spencer's. I think this worked out about £12.50, which for Marks and Spencer's is really good, but it's nice and soft and super cosy, so I'm really glad I picked this one up as well. So that is it for clothes. As I say, it was only a few bits that I picked up. Now on to the makeup. Start with the things that I purchased first, and these were from Beauty Bay. The very first thing that I bought was the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. So when I bought this, it was 30% off, so I think I paid £10.80 instead of £14. 2 days after purchasing it, it went to 50% off, and I could have got it for £7, but I don't mind too much. Actually, did I get it for £9.60? I could pay more than I had to anyway, but it's this really pretty palette with a real nice array of shades. There's a really nice pink and nice khaki green. That is a lime green, and then the colour above the lime green is like a sort of icy blue colour, like a sort of blue shift to it, and then there's a really nice silver. There's so many nice shades in here. And I have been using this quite a lot since it arrived. Beauty Bay started their Black Friday deals like the week before, so it did feel like there was a lot of temptation for a lot of time. To me, it used to be Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and that was it. Now it seems to be Black Friday week and then Cyber week, so it's just, I think, been mental this year. I don't remember it being that bad. Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick Eyeliner. I had seen a few people recommending this on YouTube, and it was £5 down to £3.50, so I thought for that price I would give it a go. I really like the sort of sleek rose gold packaging on it, and then it does have a quite long nib on it. I haven't tried this yet because when I've been doing my eyeliner, it's been to go out somewhere. I was a bit conscious about using a new eyeliner, especially when I've been kind of playing around with my eyeshadow. So I don't want to mess it up with new eyeliner, so I just really need to try this just on bare eyes just to get a feel for it. Because I remember when I purchased the Balm Schwing eyeliner, that was so much wetter than I thought it was going to be, and I messed an eye look up with that and wasn't very happy. So definitely don't want to make the same mistake again. Something else that I've purchased from Very when I purchased the orange dress is this L'Oreal Detox face mask, and this is a charcoal face mask, and it said it detoxes and clarifies your skin, which I think is what I need at the moment. This was £8 down to I think £4.75, and it feels like it's quite weighty, and it does actually say 50ml equals 10 applications, which is really good. So looking forward to trying this one. I then made a very small purchase from Superdrug because they had their usual 3 for 2 on. So I picked up a few of their Superstay matte ink clips, which are one of my favourite drugstore formulas. The shade that I have here is in the shade Voyager, which is a really dark sort of wine deep red. I haven't opened it yet, so I won't do a swatch of this one, but I swatched it not that long ago in store and really did like it and thought it would be a good shade for winter. I also picked up the shade Pioneer, but that is for my mum for Christmas, so I've not brought that one here now. And then the final thing I ordered was a nail varnish from Barry M, and this is one of the coconut infusion nail polishes, and in the shade Oasis. So it's this really nice dark purple. It does look darker in person than it did online, but it's still a really nice shade and think it will be nice for the Christmas period. So looking forward to trying that. Then made another small purchase, and this was from H&M. I'd recently watched a couple of videos of Tatti's where she'd mentioned about H&M makeup and H&M beauty, which I don't think I'd appreciate existed. So I went on to see if they had any deals for Black Friday, and they had 20% off and free shipping. So I just picked up literally a couple of bits. Got this nail polish, which is in the shade Imaginarium, and it's like a sort of duochrome sort of galaxy shade, I'd kind of call it. It's got bits of copper, blues, purples and greens in it, but it looks really cool. And she said in her video that the nail polishes were really good quality, so I think this was only £3. And then I just purchased a face mask tool spatula thing because this was only a couple of pounds as well. And because I knew I'd ordered the face mask, the L'Oreal face mask, I've been meaning to get an applicator for so long. I did used to apply it with my hands, and then I had a brush, but the brush got disgusting, so I thought a spatula is probably ideal. But they were quite expensive, the ones I'd seen online, so I was definitely glad to see one for just a couple of pounds. I then got drawn in to another Colourpop purchase. The last time I purchased from Colourpop was at the very beginning of the year, and I got stung for customs charges and said I wasn't going to order from them again. But then they introduced paying VAT in the UK so that you don't pay customs charges. They then had free international shipping for 24 hours, so I was tempted, but I was good and didn't spend too much money. I think I only spent $20, so I was quite happy that I did restrain myself. The first thing I picked up was the Ooh La La palette, and this is one of their pressed powder palettes, and it is a £9 palette. I've been really into my pinks and purples at the moment, and to be honest, the pink shade in the BH Cosmetics made me fall in love with pinks more. So when I seen that Colourpop had a completely pink palette, I just had to purchase it. So they're the shades in there. It did get a little bashed up in transit, but the shades are all intact, so I don't mind too much. They just are a little bit loose in the pans, but it could have been worse. They could have arrived broken. So I've not had the chance to try this other than swatching some of the shades, so I'm really excited to break into this one. I've then been dying to try one of their Luxe lipstick formulas. On my last purchase, I don't think these have been released yet. It comes with really nice gold packaging with stars on it, and I went for the shade Still Crazy, which is a gorgeous warm pink shade. It feels like a really comfortable formula. I have only literally tried it on my lips. I've not worn it for a day to see how long it lasts, because this is another package that hasn't long arrived. But I really like the colour of it. It did go nice on my lips. It was kind of your lips but better. And I say for the short time I had on, it did feel really comfortable. So I can't wait to try this properly. I then purchased another lippy stick because I did prefer the lippy stick formula to the liquid lip formula. And I got this one in the shade Bound, and it's in the cream formula, which isn't something I've tried because the last lippy sticks I got were in the matte formula. So this is a pink colour, which does actually look a lot lighter on the lips and in swatches than it does in the packaging. So I am slightly disappointed with the colour of this because it is much lighter and it doesn't really suit me. It's not unwearable, it's just not the shade of pink that I usually go for because it is quite light and quite bright. But I will wear it probably more so in the summer than this time of year. The next website I ordered from was Feel Unique, and I just purchased one thing from here, and that is the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. I have had my eye on these for so long and I just could not push the button on purchasing them because I didn't feel like I needed them in my collection, and I was also a bit wary of it being just one colour scheme. It was either this one or the green one that I wanted, but in the end I went for the purple one, and I'm so glad that I did. They're absolutely gorgeous colours. It's what I have on my eyes now. They blend beautifully and they're not too intense, which I'm worried about them being too pigmented, but they're just the right amount of pigmentation. This shade in the middle here is especially gorgeous, and that's what I've got over the majority of my lid. It's like a sort of duochrome purple tones with like a shimmery bluey pink glitter effect on the top. These retail in the UK for £25, and I think this was a Cyber Monday deal. I think this might have been one of the last things I ordered actually, and they had 15% off. I'm so proud of myself for not purchasing a million of the liquid lipsticks because I love the formula of them so much, but I have too many in my collection. But I knew I kind of wanted this, so I ended up purchasing this instead of multiple liquid lips. And so they had 15% off, and then I think I got a code for an additional 10% off. I believe it might have been on actual Cyber Monday, so I think they went 15% on Black Friday, and I resisted, and then I got the email to say extra 10% off. Feel Unique is a great site, but they do have quite a lot of restrictions on their discount codes. There are certain brands you can't use them against, so I presumed the extra 10% off wouldn't apply to Huda Beauty. So when I added it, it was already in my basket at the discounted price of I think £21 something. When I put the 10% off code and it worked and it went down to £19 or £18 something, I took that as a sign and I just purchased it quickly before they changed their minds. But I don't regret the purchase, and I'm really looking forward to playing with this one a lot more. The final group of products is from Tarte, because what Black Friday haul will be complete without me buying some of Tarte's holiday sets. Again, I was quite restrained this year and I did only purchase 2 sets, which for me is really good. I went halves with my friend and we both spent about £20 each just to get the free shipping, because on Black Friday they had 30% off. They had 25% on the lead up to Black Friday, but actual Black Friday was 30%. So I think there was quite a few annoyed people who'd purchased things at the 25% off, but I held out. I was very happy to find out that it was 30% on Black Friday. The first set that I got is the Partners in Crime set, and this contains a lippy lingerie, a mini blush and a mini maracuja oil. And this one I believe was £14 before the discount, but this actually says $28 retail value, and I don't think the pound to dollar is that bad that there's that much of a difference, so probably paid around £10 for the set. So these are the 3 products. This is the blush in the shade Insightful, which is a shade that I haven't tried before, and this is kind of a brownie pink. which I'm glad is a shade that is unique to my blush collection. We then have I think it's Deluxe Mini of the Maracuja oil. I already have one of these on the go, but I'm probably about halfway or so through this now, so happy to have a backup of that. And then we have this mini lippy lingerie, and this is in the shade Envy, which is there. And this seems like a really nice warm sort of orangey browny reddy shade, and it feels like it's quite a nice formula to it. It went smoothly, and it just says it's a matte tint, so I'm intrigued to actually try this formula on my lips and see how comfortable it is and how long lasting it is. I'm really happy with the shade of that because based on the packaging I had worried it might have been a bit too dark. Then the other set that I picked up just came in this Tarte baggie, and this is the Best Kind of Nudes, £17, and this one actually included full-size products. So this is a full-size Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. And this is a sort of lighter pinky beigey toned one, and I do actually have this size in this shade, and it is probably my most reached for blush because it's a really nice everyday colour, just gives your cheeks a little bit of colour to make you look a bit more healthy. So definitely glad to have a full size one of these. And then it also has another lippy lingerie, but this is I presume full size, and this is in the shade Exposed as well. The peachy brown, which is that one. Again, really intrigued to see what the formula's like because it does just say matte tint, but really happy for the price I paid, whether to get 2 full-size products, especially because I know these are usually £25, so really happy with these purchases. Final purchase, which I'd forgotten about and kind of should have gone in the clothes category, is this little set of earrings, and these are from Accessorize. I actually purchased these on a recent visit to London in Euston train station. They have a little Accessorize there, and these should have been £7, but they had 20% off because I went to London the day before Black Friday, so I paid £5 something for these, but I think they're really, really cute. I've only worn the middle ones so far, but I think they're just the right size for dress up any outfit, but I think I'm probably going to wear these ones on Christmas Day. Really happy with these little purchases as well, and they're super light to wear so you don't feel them in your ears at all. The only other thing that I purchased that I don't have here to show you was I yet again signed up to Birchbox. They had a 2 boxes for £5 deal, and I think it was £7.95 including shipping, but it was 2 boxes, so you would get December's box plus an extra box, which I think is going to be an older box. So I couldn't resist for £8 just to see what it's like, because I can always cancel it again, but that is yet to arrive because I don't think they're getting dispatched until around the 10th of December. But yeah, that was yet another thing that I purchased that is probably going to have a lot of samples in that I don't like, but £8 not a massive loss if I don't like them. So that is it for my Black Friday Cyber Monday haul. Did anyone else get any decent bargains in the sales? I think it might be time for me to do another no buy. I don't think even the low buy is going to cut it this time. I think I do need to do a no buy. January, clean slate, try not to buy anything for at least a month, if not sort of 2 or 3 months. I just want to see how long I can last because things are getting out of hand now. I probably have makeup items that I've forgotten about that I need to just look in my collection and work my way through and properly test the things I have, and not just try them for a week, then buy something new and try that for a week and so on. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.